Welcome to Soothing Pod's meditation. In this meditation, we will be exploring defensiveness as it presents itself in our own being. This is not defensiveness that arises when we need to physically protect ourselves. Rather, it is in relation to the defensiveness that comes up when we feel misunderstood or criticized. Note that this meditation will include a visualization of past defensiveness. So if there is past trauma in relation to this theme, another meditation may be better suited. To begin this practice, take a moment to find a comfortable seated position. Relax your shoulders and straighten your spine as you close your eyes to settle in. Draw your attention to the breath as you take a few silent moments to arrive in this practice. Let the mind come to meet you where you are by noticing the earth beneath you, the air around you, and any feelings or sensations that are moving through you. Simply note what is here and then come back to the breath to anchor yourself. Each breath brings us back into the present moment as long as we are fully attentive to its flow. If there are any thoughts or stories continuing to loop through the mind, take a moment now to soften the forehead and your eyebrows, easing this area of your being. It is also helpful to remember as we move through this practice that it is natural for the mind to wander. Anytime you notice your attention has drifted, just gently bring it back to your breath, to your body, or to the words spoken here. And now, take just a few more moments to mindfully anchor yourself through the breath before we begin our exploration of defensiveness. Liken the breath to steady waves coming into and out of the shore of your body. Let's now consider the words of Gary Chapman. In his words, defensive behavior is a barrier to communication. And it is true. When we go into defensive mode, we contract, which stifles the possibility for meaningful connection. But what is defensiveness really, and why does it arise? To better understand this tendency, we can consider defensiveness as part of the body's fight, flight, or freeze response. When we perceive we are being threatened in some way, it is only natural that we try to defend ourselves. When we are faced with imminent danger, this response is helpful and even necessary. However, when we defend ourselves habitually against other people's views, needs, and expressions, we fuel the divide between us. we might consider that our defenses arise largely due to our past conditioning, which explains why I might feel defensive about something entirely different to what would cause the same reaction in you. The more aware we are of our own defensive tendencies, the easier it becomes to soften this response where it is safe for us to do so. And instead of this inner defense, we might cultivate greater compassion, curiosity, and openness to the words and feelings of others. As we ease any tendency we have to be defensive, our communication with others improves, our relationships get stronger, and our capacity for growth flourishes. To practice this, take a moment to come back into the body. Notice whatever is physically present for you now, and where possible, see if you might soften any tightness or contraction you may be experiencing. Observe the breath that flows through you. Let each inhalation create more space for compassionate exploration. Now, compassionately and with curiosity, consider a time when you reacted defensively to something that someone said. Without judging or defending yourself in your mind, simply note what it felt like in the body to go into a defensive mode. And as you hold this scenario in your mind without judgment, see if you might let the breath flow a little bit deeper. Soften your jaw, your shoulders, or any other area where tension may be present. Draw your attention to the heart space now, and take a moment to cultivate a sense of self-love in the face of whatever led you to contract and defend. When we hold ourselves in unconditional self-love, we are less likely to react strongly in the face of criticism or differences of opinion. Now, consider if, in the face of something that makes you want to defend your inner world, it is possible to become a bit more curious about both your own reactions and the words of others. Consider if it might be possible to hold differing views at the same time without resentment or judgment. Consider how harnessing compassion for both oneself and others might ease the defensiveness that arises within. And now, continuing to hold your attention on the heart space, take a few moments to repeat the following words in silence. I love myself unconditionally. I am open to new perspectives. I am willing to learn and to grow. I am calm in the face of criticism. I communicate with curiosity and compassion. I love myself unconditionally. Take a few final moments now to let all words dissolve as you hold on to this sense of self-love and compassion for others. Come back to your breath, minding the ebb and flow into and out of the body. Ground yourself back into the seat or floor beneath you. And when you are ready, you may slowly let your eyes flutter open. I hope you enjoyed today's session. See you again.